Hello, and welcome to my channel. Relax, and get ready to listen to today's story. Today I'm going to tell you a cozy story about a magical healing garden that helped the people of the city. Emma Thompson stood at the edge of a lush green field, her eyes glistening with admiration as she took in the beauty of the wildflowers swaying gently in the breeze. Her heart filled with joy as she observed the delicate petals and intricate patterns of each flower, marveling at nature's artistry. Emma was a botanist, deeply passionate about the study of plants and their intricate ecosystems. She had always felt a profound connection to nature, finding solace in its tranquility and awe-inspiring beauty. Growing up in a small countryside town, Emma had spent her childhood exploring the rolling hills and dense forests that surrounded her home. Each discovery, from a rare orchid hidden beneath the undergrowth to a majestic oak tree standing tall against the sky, filled her with a sense of wonder and reverence. Emma's love for nature had only grown stronger over the years. She had dedicated her life to understanding the secrets of the plant kingdom and uncovering hidden wonders that lay within the natural world. Her days were spent in her modest laboratory, meticulously studying plant specimens and documenting their characteristics. But it was in the great outdoors that Emma truly came alive. With her trusty notebook and magnifying glass in hand, Emma would set off on her expeditions, venturing deep into the countryside to observe and collect samples of various plants. She would spend hours kneeling on the forest floor, carefully examining every leaf, stem, and flower, noting down her observations in meticulous detail. Emma's passion for botany was infectious, and she often found herself engaging in animated conversations with fellow enthusiasts and curious townspeople. She would eagerly share her knowledge and discoveries, igniting a spark of wonder in those who listened. Emma believed that through understanding and appreciating nature, people could cultivate a deeper connection with the world around them. One fateful day, as Emma was perusing the shelves of an ancient bookstore in town, her eyes fell upon a weathered book with a faded cover. Intrigued, she reached out and pulled it from the shelf, feeling a strange energy emanating from its pages. The book was titled The Enchanted Gardens, a collection of folklore and legends. Emma's curiosity piqued. She flipped through the yellowed pages, her fingers tracing the ancient text and delicate illustrations. As she read, she discovered tales of mythical gardens hidden deep within the forests, said to possess extraordinary powers of healing and rejuvenation. These gardens were rumored to be guarded by mystical creatures and accessible only to those with pure hearts and unwavering determination. The stories fascinated Emma, igniting a fire within her to uncover the truth behind these legends. She spent countless nights poring over ancient texts and listening to tales passed down through generations. Emma's excitement grew with each story she encountered, and she became determined to find one of these magical gardens for herself. Eager to gather more information about the rumored magical garden, Emma began seeking out the wisdom of the townspeople. She would spend hours sitting in the local tavern, engaging in lively conversations with the villagers who had lived in the area for generations. One evening, as Emma sat at a corner table, sipping on a mug of warm cider, she overheard an elderly woman speaking in hushed tones to her companions. The woman's voice was filled with awe as she recounted a tale of her grandmother's miraculous healing in a secret garden deep within the forest. Intrigued, Emma approached the woman and introduced herself. "Excuse me, ma'am," she said politely, "I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Could you please tell me more about this secret garden?" The woman's eyes widened with surprise, but she quickly composed herself and smiled warmly at Emma. "Ah, young lady, you have a curious spirit, just like my grandmother," she said. "The garden I spoke of is said to possess magical properties. It is a place of tranquility and healing, where nature's energy flows freely." Emma leaned in, her eyes shining with anticipation. "Do you know where this garden is located?" she asked eagerly. The woman chuckled softly. "Oh, my dear, the exact location remains a mystery. But I can tell you that it lies deep within the heart of the forest, hidden from prying eyes. It is said that only those who truly believe in its existence can find their way." Emma thanked the woman for her insights, her mind buzzing with excitement. She knew that she had to embark on a journey to find this magical garden and witness its wonders firsthand. Armed with her knowledge and fueled by curiosity, Emma made the necessary preparations for her quest to find the hidden magical garden. She packed her essentials, a sturdy backpack filled with provisions, a compass, a map of the surrounding forests, and her trusty botanical tools. As Emma stepped out of her cottage and into the forest, a sense of adventure washed over her. The air was crisp, and the scent of pine mingled with the earthy aroma of damp soil. She took a deep breath, inhaling the essence of nature, and set off on her journey. The path ahead was treacherous, winding through dense thickets and steep hills. Emma's determination pushed her forward, her boots crunching on fallen leaves as she ventured deeper into the unknown. She followed the guidance of the compass, trusting its needle to lead her in the right direction. Hours turned into days as Emma continued her solitary trek through the wilderness. She encountered countless obstacles along the way, fallen trees blocking her path, treacherous ravines that tested her agility, and the piercing cries of nocturnal creatures that echoed through the night. But with each challenge, her resolve grew stronger. As Emma ventured further into the forest, she found herself immersed in a world of enchantment. Sunlight filtered through the dense foliage, casting an ethereal glow on the moss-covered ground. The forest seemed to come alive, with vibrant colors painting the landscape and a symphony of bird songs filling the air. Emma marveled at the diversity of plant life that surrounded her. Towering trees reached towards the sky, their branches adorned with delicate ferns and trailing vines. Wildflowers carpeted the forest floor, their petals dancing in harmony with the gentle breeze. She couldn't help but stop every few steps to examine a new species, her heart swelling with gratitude for the beauty that surrounded her. As Emma continued her journey, she encountered unfamiliar plants and creatures that added to the allure of her adventure. Rare orchids with intricate patterns beckoned from hidden corners, their fragrance intoxicating. Small woodland animals scurried across her path, their curious eyes watching her every move. Emma felt as though she had stepped into a realm untouched by time, a place where nature's wonders thrived in abundance. Emma's quest was not without its challenges. The path ahead grew increasingly treacherous, testing her endurance and determination. She faced steep cliffs that required careful navigation, slippery slopes that threatened to send her tumbling down, and dense thickets that seemed impenetrable. One day, as Emma made her way through a particularly dense part of the forest, she heard a low growl emanating from the undergrowth. Her heart skipped a beat as she realized she was not alone. She cautiously reached for a small vial of plant extract from her backpack, ready to defend herself if necessary. Suddenly, a majestic creature emerged from the shadows, a wolf with eyes as golden as the sun. Emma held her breath, unsure of what to expect. But to her surprise, the wolf approached her with gentle curiosity, its tail wagging slowly. "You are a brave soul, venturing into these woods," a deep, resonant voice echoed in Emma's mind. "But be warned, not all who seek the garden possess pure intentions. Proceed with caution." Emma nodded, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. She understood that her journey would not be without its dangers, but she was determined to press on. With a final glance at the wolf, she continued her quest, her resolve unwavering. After days of tireless exploration, Emma's perseverance was rewarded. As she emerged from a dense thicket, she gasped in awe at the sight before her. The hidden magical garden lay spread out like a vibrant tapestry, its beauty beyond anything she had ever imagined. Vibrant flowers bloomed in every color imaginable, their petals shimmering with an otherworldly glow. The scent of roses and lavender wafted through the air, intoxicating Emma's senses. Crystal-clear waterfalls cascaded down mossy rocks, their gentle gurgling creating a symphony of nature's music. Emma stepped forward cautiously, her eyes wide with wonder. She felt a sense of peace wash over her, as if the garden itself was welcoming her presence. She knelt down and ran her fingers through the soft grass, marveling at the life force that pulsed through every blade. As Emma explored further, she discovered hidden alcoves adorned with delicate vines and intricate sculptures crafted from fallen branches. Each corner of the garden held a new surprise, a testament to nature's boundless creativity. She couldn't help but feel as though she had stepped into a realm where time stood still, where the worries of the world melted away. Emma spent days in the magical garden, observing its effects on plants and animals. She witnessed miracles unfold before her eyes, reinforcing her belief in the garden's magical powers. One day, as she sat by a tranquil pond, a wounded bird fluttered down from the sky, its wings damaged and feathers matted. Emma watched with bated breath as the bird hopped towards a cluster of flowers, their vibrant petals glowing with an ethereal light. The bird dipped its beak into the nectar of a blossom, and to Emma's amazement, its wounds began to heal. Feathers grew back, vibrant and glossy, as if untouched by injury. Tears welled up in Emma's eyes as she witnessed this extraordinary transformation. She realized that the garden possessed not only physical healing properties but also the ability to nurture the soul and bring peace to troubled hearts. As Emma immersed herself in the garden's healing energy, she couldn't help but reflect on the profound transformation that nature could bring. She realized that in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, people often lost touch with the beauty and serenity that surrounded them. The garden served as a reminder of the importance of reconnecting with nature and finding solace within its embrace. Emma understood that nature had an innate ability to heal not only physical ailments but also emotional wounds. The garden's magic went beyond what could be explained by science. It was an energy that flowed through every living being, offering comfort and rejuvenation. With renewed determination, Emma made a promise to herself: she would share the discovery of the magical garden with her community. She believed that by experiencing its healing touch, people could find solace and renewal, just as she had. Excitement filled the air as Emma made preparations to share her discovery with the townspeople. She sent out invitations far and wide, urging everyone to gather in the magical garden and experience its wonders for themselves. The day of the gathering arrived, and a sense of anticipation hung in the air. As the townspeople arrived, Emma greeted them with a warm smile, her eyes shining with excitement. She led them through the forest, their footsteps echoing through the trees. Finally, they emerged into the magical garden, and gasps of awe filled the air. The townspeople wandered through the garden, their senses overwhelmed by the beauty that surrounded them. They touched delicate petals, listened to the gentle rustle of leaves, and drank in the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. Some knelt by the pond, dipping their hands into the cool water and feeling its soothing energy. Emma watched with joy as the community embraced the garden's healing touch. She observed tears of gratitude and smiles of pure bliss on their faces. It was a moment of unity, a shared experience that transcended words. The garden had brought them together, reminding them of the interconnectedness of all living things. In the days that followed, the townspeople felt a renewed sense of hope and gratitude. The magical garden became a place of solace and rejuvenation for all who visited. People would gather there to find respite from their daily struggles, seeking solace in nature's embrace. Emma witnessed friendships blossoming and bonds strengthening as people shared stories of their experiences in the garden. The community became a tight-knit group, united by their shared appreciation for nature's healing power. Inspired by this newfound sense of community, Emma organized workshops and events in the garden, inviting experts to share their knowledge of botany, herbal medicine, and mindfulness. The garden became a hub of learning, a place where people could deepen their connection with nature and learn how to incorporate its healing energy into their daily lives. Realizing the importance of preserving the garden and its magical properties, Emma took action. She worked closely with local authorities and environmental organizations to protect the garden from harm. Together, they established a nature reserve, ensuring that the garden remained a sanctuary for generations to come. Emma's dedication to preserving the garden's magic extended beyond its physical boundaries. She organized educational programs in schools, teaching children about the importance of conservation and fostering a love for nature. She believed that by instilling a sense of wonder and reverence for the natural world at an early age, future generations would carry on the legacy of protecting and cherishing the earth. Emma's quest to find the magical garden had not only fulfilled her own curiosity but had also brought healing and transformation to her community. With the garden protected and its magic preserved, Emma continued her research and exploration, always seeking hidden wonders and promoting the healing power of nature. She embarked on new expeditions, venturing into uncharted territories in search of rare and endangered plant species. Her discoveries enriched her understanding of the intricate web of life, fueling her passion for conservation and inspiring others to join her cause. Emma's journey had only just begun. With each step she took, She felt a deep sense of gratitude for the beauty that surrounded her and the profound connection she shared with nature. She knew that her purpose was to continue exploring, learning, and sharing the wonders of the natural world with all who would listen. And so, Emma Thompson, the passionate botanist, ventured forth into the wilderness once again, her heart filled with anticipation for the hidden wonders that awaited her. With every discovery, she hoped to inspire others to embrace the healing power of nature and forge a deeper connection with the world around them.